Hello everybody, my name is Steve Pace and this is the Pace Network for the North American Stock Car Racing Association and the NEXTEL Cup Series at Michigan. We will have 67 laps, so let's just get right into the top 10 and qualifying. Dan Sedgwick is in P10, Butch Allison P9, Marcel Aramendia, P8, Marcus Willard, P7, Darren Carter is in P6, Jesse Voorhees, career best in P5, Heather Holden, Abel Tsunoda, Logan Plochardzik in P2, outside pole, and on pole position is Greg Hayes. We're going to have 67 laps to decide who our winner is. Will it be the number 98 for Project Gunner? Let's find out. Hayes' car has come in. Greg Hayes over Logan Plochardzik. Green flag is out. A huge start by the number 69. Abel Tsunoda is gonna go 3 wide for the race lead. Coming into 1 and 2 for the first time at Michigan. Clean and green so far. Tsunoda's gonna get there, and it's gonna be Holden pushing him. She might try and make a move, and she into 3 and 4. Not quite there. Hayes pushing way up. It's clean so far. Lap 1 is gonna go to the number 69. Jesse Voorhees up to 3rd. Looks like we're so far clean and green. That was Casey Paulson slightly of a roll there. So far, looks good. Oh, there's been contact at the front. Are we good? I think it was Maxwell Parsons in the wall. Picardi? What? Picardi? Stanley, what are you doing? That's fine. We're fine. I don't know what the 3 was doing, but that was very dangerous. Coming into 1 and 2 again. Oh, it's gonna go 5 wide. Oh, no. Back down to 4 wide. Oh, that was, oh, here we go. We've had a big crash in the back. It was Clint Bush nearly going over. Tsunoda's gonna lead back. There's Irvine, there was Bain, and there's Keller, Parsons, Santorini Jr., and there's Clint Bush. We're under yellow on lap number 4 of 67. Let's go take a peek at what happened. It's gonna be, actually it is Tommy Roberts who pushes wide, then Keller gets into the number 99, the 82 and the number 97 get into the 99, and Clint Bush goes for several rolls, but he keeps going, so he's good. But that number 99 is done for the day. So at the 2, Tommy Roberts just pushes high, gets involved with, oh my gosh, that is a heavy hit. I'm just going to bring out a red flag. That was a terrible hit off the rear Stanley McCarty. And, ooh, just can't see it really. But, man, everybody else goes for some wild violence in the back there. And we are on board with the number 15 of Tommy Roberts, who goes through an absolute terrible hit into the outside, or the inside one. Man, I hope he's good. We're right now under red flag, and the number 15 of Tommy Roberts has been cut from his car, and he's going to be flown to a nearby hospital. He went for an absolutely terrible hit at about 180 miles per hour, driver's door first, into the inside wall. Our thoughts are with him, and we're hoping that he's all good. He was alert and talking to the rescue crews, so that is a major, major benefit. We'll tell you when we get more news. It's been about 30 minutes, and we are going green flag racing. Tommy Roberts is okay. Well, mostly okay. He has some sort of concussion that they're ruling out at a local hospital, but it could have been a lot worse. Either way, the green flag is out. Patrick Raven was the race leader, but now Jesse Voorhees has taken the lead. It looks like Vincent Fleming is going to get a push by Carter, maybe passed by Carter, and it's going to be 3 wide for the race lead. Darren Carter going through it, and he's going to get there. The number 94 and the race lead. That's someone in the back going down pit road. I don't know who that was. Who was it? Oh, it's Marcus Willard. I saw a yellow car, and it is this number 23, possibly serving a stop and go penalty. Wonder what he did. Johnson and Nardini off the pace. Keller is handily damaged. I'm surprised Angelina McKinney is still out there. Tony Santorini Jr. has some damage, and then looks like everybody else is clean. That was indeed Jesse Voorhees in the morning. Ooh, heavy damage to the right front of that. That was Raven in the wall right there. Man, they are not getting a lot of grip out of these Goodyear tires. That might be kind of an issue. And it looks like it is still Dan Carter in the race lead over John Johnston. They're coming up to lap someone. The 23. I also saw. Oh, there comes Jesse Voorhees down pit road. Oh boy. That's not going to make the Voorhees clan very happy. I also saw that Ricardo Arpstu had come down pit road. Some sort of issue on the 49, but he is coming back out, so he's good, I suppose. Everybody else looks good so far. Most of the slower cars are falling off the draft, and Voorhees is gonna go a lap down. That's a tough break. I also see that number 57 of Caden Linden kind of moving towards the front. That was Raven in the wall once again. I think I might have seen someone get close to spin. Might have been Greg Brody. There's some heavy damage on that number 6 now. I'm gonna have to pit for that. That could hamper him for the rest of this race. Everyone else, except the moment, is good. That's Butch Allison in the wall. John Johnston has taken the race lead. Dan Cedric with a very good run. He's going to take the lead. They're 4 wide in the back. Ooh, that's a kill again. Armandio, Willard, and Sonoda. But that's going to work out. Ooh, Sonoda in the wall. That's fine. Oh, Caden Lemon down pit road. There's something wrong with the number 57. That's a tough break. Everybody else is fine. Patrick Raven looks like he's coming down pit road. Finally gonna get the gaping hole in the side of his car fixed. A lot of damage to that number 6. That was Atwater almost in the wall. Everybody else seems to be good, which is a plus. Vincent Fleming nearly gets turned by the 69. There's a lot of damage on the side of these cars. Kill again, doing well. Oh, about to pass him. Dan Sedgwick still in the lead. Here comes Caden Lemon out of pit road. Let's hope he makes the merge a little smoothly. And he's fine. He's a little further ahead than I thought he was. Comes back. There's Abel Sonona going in. I don't know if that's scheduled or damaged, but I know he's slapped the wall a couple times. Excuse me. Dan Sedgwick is our race leader. Leading so far. Raven comes out of pit road. Gonna merge nicely. Morgan boy, he's falling back a little ways. Not ideal for 0. Bobby Irving is pretty slow. We've also learned some more news about the 15 of Tommy Roberts. He's got a low-grade concussion, and it is believed it took him so long to get out of the car, or it needed to be cut out of the car, because of the force of which the 15 hit the inside wall. It kind of broke the frame of the window, so it was too narrow for him to get out. Otherwise, he was completely fine. Minus the concussion, of course. Oh, Raven. There's something wrong with the 6. He's back down pit road, and he's not very happy in the Golden Corral number 6. Rick Brody's having a slow day for our points leader. 23rd in about 7 seconds off the leaders. That's Voorhees on the wall once again. Field is getting a little sprint out, and it is Dan Sedgwick over John Johnson, Darren Carty. Johnston's going to lead us into pit road, and mostly everybody else has come down. There's few people out there who decided they don't want to pit yet. And Dan Sedgwick is the race leader coming in to tank 4 tires and gas. We'll see how that stacks up once the field cycles out. Here we are, and it is Darren Carter and the number 94 who's leading the race on lap 28 of 67. This is the 3rd or 4th race that this number 94 has been leading a lot of laps on. It's actually honestly really surprising to see Darren Carter, who's had 2 wins in his entire career, 2 or 3, leading so well. Because he's been with this team, Barton Taylor, which is now something else, owned by Mark Juniper. Cannot remember the name of the team at this current juncture. But either way, he's driven this number 94 his entire career. And granted, it's never really been a great team, but to see this not great team continue to show real potential up front just shows you how much Darren Carter has developed over the years. since 1997, which was his first start. Mark Evans, coming down pit road for the second time, has a loose wheel on the number 33. That's a tough break. Oh, Morgan. 22nd. Got all the damage fixed on the number 6, but he's 2 laps down. Gonna need at least 2 cautions, and hope he's in the front to get the wave arounds. Everybody's clean so far. This is great going. Archkin coming out. 3 wide. And this is for second. Sedgwick and McCarty very nearly making contact there. That would have been disastrous. But Johnston's going to keep P2. And they're slowly whittling down this time to the number 94. It's coming up to some lap traffic, so this might help them in the long run. Man, this number 94 is just absolutely dominant. Like, what have they put into Darren Carter to make him so good? He dominated the 500 for Daytona, didn't win that race. He dominated the 300 at Homestead, didn't win that race. And here he is, once again, dominating another race that he's probably not going to win. Because if we know anything about Dan Carter, he doesn't have the luck to back him up. At this point, he should really be at least a 2-time winner already this season, because he definitely deserved the Daytona 500. The other events, he led a lot of laps, but he had challenges the entire race. At the 500, if you are in the race lead, and you maintain it for consecutive laps after consecutive laps, you have the strongest car. Especially because Daytona is such a draft-based track that it is really hard to stay at the front when all the other cars behind you are faster because they are in your draft. John Johnston is very slowly catching. They're too busy fighting, and that's what's let Darren Carter lead so many laps so far. Here comes McCarty. He's made some significant strides to get up there. He finally got past John Johnston, and that has really helped bridge the gap. The top 5 under about a 2-second blanket, and then the rest of the grid is way off the back. McCarty's there. Gonna try and get the run. I don't think it's gonna stick. No, it's not. John Johnston might be falling off really. He might have overcooked his tires a bit. Everybody else is clean and green. There's a barker on pit road, so it looks like we are going to go to another green flag pit stop cycle. Lap 44, lap 45, probably lap 46 and 47 for some of these guys. So you will see what they do. Carter's still in the lead, followed by McCarty, Sedgwick, Johnston, and Adrian Earl. Rich Allison at the back there. He is the last person on the lead lap in 20 seconds. Not the most ideal of races. Orla Evans won 2 in fastest lap, and both of them are not anywhere near the top 10. Actually, I stand corrected. It is Rick Brody on the number 63 leading the charge for Orla Evans with the second fastest lap. and he's gonna stay out, gain a couple spots. And it's the other Boiler Evans car, the number 23, and then, you know, of course, Mark Evans. Cedric, oh, there's been a caution. Someone has crashed somewhere. Unless it was a debris caution. I'm not sure why the caution is out. But either way, Darren Carter led back, so we will have to take a peek and see if there's anything that has drawn a caution. So what we can tell, the reason the caution has come out is for this number 01 of Robbie Irving, who has dropped some sort of debris on the track, and this has warranted caution number 2. Other than that, there's nothing notable that has happened to draw the caution. Just debris from this number 01 car. We're going back live very shortly, and it's Dan Cedric who has taken the lead after yellow flag pit stops, and there are a ton of cars a lap down or on the tail end of the leading lap. Patrick Raven is out of order for some reason, but it's going to be the number 17 of Dan Cedric going to lead us back green on lap number 51 of 67. Pace car has come in, and we're getting ready to go green. Green flag. And it's going to be, oh, the 57 is very slow. Something has happened to the 57. Has he missed a shift? Did he miss a cylinder? We have to keep an eye on that and make sure nobody crashes into him. Oh, he's very slow. A lot of people getting held up by the number 57 of Caden Lemon. It's kind of an issue. Oh, they're 4 wide. Oh, there's contact. Tony, that was risky. Oh, and they're crashing. That's Kelsey, the hometown hero, and Patrick Raven. The number 6 has a ton of damage, and I think that's going to put him out. Caution is out once again. And Patrick Raven is not happy in that number 6. Let's go take a peek at what happened. We did see it live, but another angle might be nice. So this really starts with Lemon and Santorini Jr. And, yeah. Caden Lemon gets turned, and there goes the crash. Everybody else is fine. But that's going to be Lemon out of the race, and Patrick Raven is a tough quit. But we'll be right back with green flag. We're on lap 57 of 67, going on to lap 58, and we will have 10 laps to go. There has been some scoring issues, and for some reason, the number 96 is the only one on the lead lap. But I think the way NASCRA is going to remedy this is by black flagging the number 96. I think there's some technical issues with some of the equipment that is still being left over from ESPN with our tenure versus Pace Network, and it does cause some issues. So we'll see if NASCRA does anything about it, because it is a scoring issue. This really shouldn't be happening, but if it stands, oh yeah, they're gonna black flag him. Here comes John Johnston down pit road. Stop and go penalty, but I don't. I'm not entirely sure what Johnston will do. He's not very happy, and I don't blame him either. This puts Dan Sedgwick back in the lead wherever he is. There he is. The number 17 is going to lead the race once again. Darren Carter with the big run, closing up on him. So we should be seeing the number 96 somewhere. Has Johnson come out of pit road? There he is. I think it's going to just work out. Earl making a 3-wide move. Gonna try and make it stick. Drifting up a little. She's gonna make it stick. Side by side for third. There's John Johnston, who remains the leader because it just so happens that this scoring issue is going to work out in his favor, but still allow for competition to happen in the background, because it would be kind of boring if the race leader is a lap ahead and nobody else can challenge him. Here we go into 3 and 4, and I think yep, we're under caution. Braden Thomas has wrecked, and I think Marcel Aramindia has been involved. We're going to have to see who led to the line. Oh, wow. Greg Hayes actually managed to beat Earl and everyone else to the line. Jessie Voorhees is going to get one of her laps back. Maybe her second one. As is Abarca. Joseph James. I think Butch Allison at some point. There he is. They all get at least one lap back. So let's go take a look and see what drew our fourth caution of the day. Out of 2, they are 5 wide. It's going to be Aramindia who makes contact on the wall, and all 5 of these cars, all of them that were in the 5 wide, go spinning. Now at this point, there's relatively mild damage on everybody. But then, I don't know what that was about. Kevin Irely cuts off the number 19, and that is going to put Braden Thomas out of the race. Here we go. We are going to have 2 laps to go. It's not a green-white checker for the second week in a row unless the caution happens before the white flag waves. It's Greg Hayes over Adrian Earl, John Johnston, Dan Sedgwick, and Darren Carter, the top 5. Base cars come in, and we are going green. 2 laps to go. Hayes with a good start, and he is going to drive away from the rest of the field and hope to get his 10th career win, I believe. Earl's there, Johnston's there, Sedgwick is there. A big run by the number 39. She's there. On the back of the number 98. Here she goes. She makes the move. Is it going to stick? Into 3 and 4. Earl versus Hayes. Sedgwick and Johnston are there as well. Side by side, coming to the white flag. It's going to be Earl who leads the lap. But does she have enough muscle to fend off everybody else? Into 1 and 2. Hayes with a good crossover. Earl pushes up a little. Hayes has a big run. Actually, it seems to have died off a little. But it's going to be 3 and 4 that matters. Into 3 and 4. Earl has a good run, but I think Hayes has a better one. Unless it's died off, and it has. Adrian Earl is going to win her first career race at Michigan for Amoco AMG Motorsports. The number 39 has done it. Adrian, or she's gone. But Adrian Earl is your race winner, and she won over Hayes, Johnston, Sedgwick, and Logan Plocharczyk with a wild finish to end up fifth. That's going to wrap up Michigan for us here on the Pace Network. I'm Steve Pace, and this is the North American Stock Car Racing Association, and I appreciate you for tuning in. Goodbye.